You are now entering Now Chat.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 5 of the Now Chat podcast. Today we have me, Cameron. We also have Caleb, Tyler, Jackson, James, and Dylan. I'm gonna go right away to Caleb. He's got a quick question for the all of us.
All right, guys. So this is a doozy. All right, I'm curious to hear the discussion that comes from this. Personally, I know what my answer would be, but basically, I want to know. It's a would you rather, okay? But this is probably the most disgusting would you rather I've ever had to answer.
Oh, awesome. So excited.
I mean, I'm sure there's more disgusting, but like I don't know. I think it's pretty disgusting. So, would you rather cut your thumb clean off, or stick toothpicks under your toenails and kick a wall?
Oh, cut my thumb off.
Yeah, really?
Cut my thumb off. Yeah.
Dude, think about it. You literally can't do. There's so many things you can't do. You won't have an opposable thumb anymore.
Forever either. Then if you stub your toe with that.
Yeah, it'll never start a revolution.
I think you 100% could walk. You could recover.
Dude, that made me shudder.
Nope.
You just lose your toenails, right?
Nope.
I don't think it would do damage.
The toothpick would go straight into your foot.
Yeah, it would do damage, but you would recover. Like, you'd still be able to recover. Your thumb, you're not recovering from that. That's not growing back. That's not a thing.
I don't care.
I mean, are you allowed to go to the hospital immediately after and see if they can reattach it? Because that has been done before.
Yeah, there are people that have sewed their fingers.
And they've have they been able to?
There was a guy. I don't know if this story can be left in the final edit, but I'll tell it anyway. There was a guy in a country in Asia. I don't remember if it was like China or Japan. I want to say Japan because this seems like something that would happen there, but it could have been China. I don't know. Maybe even Korea. I have no idea. Anyway, wife got jealous of her husband because she thought he was cheating. So in his sleep, she took the scissors and cut off his dick.
I heard about that, dude.
He wakes up to his dick having been cut off, so he rushes to the hospital.
Oh my gosh!
With it, and the surgeons were able to reattach it because they're like gigasurgeons, like massive brains. Okay, so they do that. She's not allowed to visit him in the hospital, obviously.
Yeah.
But she sneaks into the hospital, cuts it off again, and throws it out the window. Where they were never able to find it, so the theory is that a dog ate it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
How the turns table.
Under these new circumstances, I will chop my finger off and get it reattached.
That's nasty,
oh
dude.
my gosh!
Oh my god, that is insane.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh god, dude, I don't know.
Jackson, what are you doing?
To be honest, just thinking about that is bad.
Not much.
I mean, are you chopping your thumb off, or are you putting toothpicks in your toenails and just kicking a wall?
Well, I think I'd have to agree with Caleb here.
Thank you.
I think some of you guys are insane.
Yeah.
I could never imagine.
Will break.
Like, I feel like,
and then it gets stuck in your foot, dude.
Okay, I will say, pain-wise,
you have to pull it out. You have to pull it out.
Pain-wise, I could see how the toothpicks could probably be worse.
Yeah.
But
my mom
dude,
lost her toenail one time. She dropped a bottle on it, and her toenail.
But dude, your thumb is gone. Like, it's just.
Okay, but my toenails don't hurt.
Oh, wait! You can get a robotic thumb, like a prosthetic thumb. You could do that. There's that.
Those cost money.
Well, it's also going to cost money, too, to put your freaking toe back together when the toothpick gets jammed in there.
I don't think it'll do that much damage.
Thumb.
Still, either way, both of them are horrible. I don't know.
Alright, we're doing our own bootleg Mythbusters, and we're going to get a prosthetic foot, and we're going to put some toothpicks in
Let's
it.
test this. Let's test this. I want to test this.
Alright, when I come home
volunteer.
Alright, thank you.
When I come home in October, I will bring all the toothpicks with me. and we'll make Dylan kick some walls. Chop his
Sounds
fingers
good.
off.
Right, I can
For
do the one.
science.
Yeah.
For science.
Wait, Lou, screw my magic career, right? Let me just do that.
You can do magic
Cut off-
without thumbs and toes.
Hey! According
Um,
to your philosophy, you can just grow back.
You could go on back. I don't think you
He's
could
a
go on
starfish,
back.
man.
He's a starfish.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Well, speaking of terrifying things like that, Dylan, you're starting your scare acting gig soon, right?
Yes, I am. Yeah, this Friday, every Friday, Saturday in October, I'll be busy scaring people on a haunted hayride type thing.
You gotta have some funny stories from that.
There's
Outside
some
of that
stories,
one
yeah.
time you gave me a lap dance while I was
Oh
on the
yeah,
haunted trail.
you and James and Tyler,
Yeah.
and Cameron, yeah, you all came to the haunted trail, and that was fun. I mean, I knew to scare you in the beginning, and then once I saw you guys again, I'm like, I'm gonna have some fun with them. But
That was
Yeah,
The
that was
girl
fun.
next to me was extremely uncomfortable when you started tap dancing on me.
I bet. But yeah, I have some stories. I can. They're not like my bar stories. Don't worry. These are fun.
Oh man.
Uh,
I'm not gonna hear about anyone.
You're telling me no one vomited in your mouth?
that, dude.
no. I have. Let's see. I have been kicked in the stomach.
Jeez.
I've been kicked in the throat. I've been punched in the hand. I've had things thrown at me. I've had people slap me. And in their defense, I did get pretty close, and that's the reaction you have when you get scared, is just defend yourself. So I wasn't mad. I knew what I'm getting myself into. But there's this one guy. So how the haunted trail works is there's a dude that has a walkie-talkie up at the front that is loading the wagon for everybody to go, and he gives us info of the people on the wagon. Like, just for example, he's like, hey, girl in the pink sweatshirt, her name is Susie, use that. So when we hop on the wagon, we go, where's Susie? And then they get freaked out because now we know her name. And she's like, what the hell? So that's fun to do. But there was a guy, we got told, a big, muscular, biker-looking guy, right? The guy comes over the radio, he goes, hey, this dude is saying he's not going to get scared. You gotta scare him. So we're like, oh, I bet. And we found out he was roughly terrified of clowns. And me, I was a clown in this haunted trail, so I'm like, we got this. We're gonna scare him. So the wagon comes into the woods. The first scene, right, comes up to our scene. Now we had this planned out where one guy was jumping on one side of the wagon. Our other clown was coming up the stairs, and I was gonna jump on the side with the biker guy. So when we come in, the wagon's coming down the trail. The dude jumps on the stairs. The biker guy got startled. He's like, oh, I saw you coming. You didn't scare me. So then the other clown jumps up from the side of the wagon, and he's like, ah, okay, you kind of got me there. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I jump on the side that he's on, and I put my face right next to his, and I go, did you see me, big boy? And he turns, and he literally had tears running down his face, and he screamed like a girl. It was the most funniest thing I've ever saw, was this grown man crying and screaming like a girl.
Okay. Jeez.
That was so much fun. And then there was another time where I got to run the chainsaw that they had. And keep in mind, obviously, it has no chain on it.
I was
So-
about to say I wouldn't trust Dylan with a chainsaw and a chain.
But so I get to run the chainsaw this one time, and what happened was we were told there was a little girl in a pink sweatshirt. She's terrified. Target her. We're like, all right, we got this. So wagon comes by. I hop on, revving the chainsaw at everybody, and I see the girl in the pink sweatshirt, but she's hiding underneath a blanket. Now, keep in mind, the seats that they have, there's a little gap underneath them. So I go up to her, and I'm revving the chainsaw by her. I hear her screaming. She's like, go away, go away. I turn the chainsaw off, and I'm just standing there. And the mom, kid you not, goes, honey, he's gone. She pops up, peeks through the blanket, and pulled that chainsaw and it started revving. She freaking put her head back down screaming. I put the chainsaw right underneath that gap, and I vibrated the seat. She popped up so fast, I thought she was gonna fall off the wagon on the side, dude. Oh my god, it was crazy, dude. I mean, I was like, and then I gave a high five to the mom, but like, what I say is this: if
Bro,
you're going
that's
on-
some bad parenting. Wait,
It is.
what?
I was
You
like, oh,
need a
thanks,
lot
woman.
of therapy. Like,
Yeah, I'm like
you-
this
you,
poor
like,
little girl, dude.
when you break down trust between a parent and child like that, that's
Yeah.
rough. That's
Yeah.
gonna be expensive therapy. Later.
There was
Okay, wait, you hold on. Before
yeah,
you go
yeah,
on to
go
the
ahead,
next
go ahead,
story,
go
you
ahead.
mentioned getting punched in the hand.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let me so there was a kid on the wagon, and the kid was getting scared and everything, and we were scaring the kid and stuff, and this little boy, I went to give him a high five, and he was like, no, and he like punched my hand away, but like square, so it was like a fist bump high five kind of thing, but the way he punched it is he hit like, you know that nerve in your hand that you hit, that like tingles it a bit, like
Oh yeah, like right in the center of the back of your
yeah,
hand.
right
Yeah.
around there. Yeah, he literally just punched right there, and I was
Actually,
like,
I actually
wow.
don't know about this
Yeah.
nerve. I don't think I
So-
felt that.
Yeah,
Never felt
there's
this
times
nerve
where like if
either,
you hit
but
your
I want
hand, yeah, it makes your hand tingle, and it's kind of like
Sorry.
feels when it goes to sleep kind of thing.
Wait, Tyler, were you saying you want that feeling?
No, I was gonna say I want his quote on a T-shirt,
Oh,
like the full like you know that nerve on the back of your hand, or you didn't even say the back of the hand. There's no definition.
Like, right
to
now,
it.
it's
that
literally-
nerve that makes your that like yeah. Oh.
Yeah, no, the nerve, it's
Replay
like
it,
right
replay
by
it.
your thumb. It's right by your thumb
hey,
section.
hey,
kind of
Jamie,
down
can we
there.
get the actual name of that nerve?
Yeah, I
Please?
don't know what it's called.
Can you bring that up?
Thanks, Jamie.
yeah, thanks,
But
Jamie.
there was
that
another
nerve up.
time. Let's see. I was also in a haunted house, but that was with my neighbor in his garage. He put a 3-car garage and made it a haunted house, and it was really cool. Caleb actually scared one time with me in
I
it,
did.
which I vaguely remember now that you did. Yes. Oh, I scared Caleb and 2 of our other friends too. At this haunted
wrong.
house. No, I
Incorrect.
scared you. I did scare you. I startled you. I
Hey,
startled you.
you did not scare me. You scared
No,
the 2
I-
crying babies
No,
that made me go
I
first.
also startled you a bit. So there was a time where I was in this haunted house, and I found out Caleb and 2 of our other friends were coming in. So I sat on this bench next to a fake animatronic clown, and I was the real clown. And I'm sitting there, and I hear them going through, and they're getting startled and scared and everything. So they come to my scene, and I forgot if it was you or somebody else. I forgot who it was, but they were like, all right, that's Dylan right there. And they point to the animatronic, and they start walking up to me, and I go, hello, boys! And they scream so loud. It was the most thing ever, dude. And then Caleb backed into our other friend, which then backed into the other friend. It was
I
so
love how
funny.
after each of these stories you said that it's the funniest thing you've ever seen.
Dude, everything I do is
Dude.
fun. It's everything
Dude,
is
can
the
you do
funniest
some
thing.
magic
Yeah.
for us?
Yeah, Dylan, why don't you
Yeah,
show
you
us
wanna-
some
oh, wait,
magic?
Oh wait,
Actually,
oh,
I
wait,
can.
oh,
I
wait,
can. I
oh, wait,
can. Wait,
oh,
I got this. Wait, hold on. I got it. Ready?
Dylan,
All you
Dylan,
need is 9 playing cards.
we're
That's all
not
you
doing a magic. Dude, I was home this weekend, and my sister, who is an avid listener of our podcast, by the way, she comes up to me and she says, "Wait, does Dylan really not know what a podcast is? Does he really not know that he
Podcast
can't
is.
show something
No,
on
I
a
can't show it.
podcast?"
What you guys
Dude,
do
that's
magic
hilarious.
trick
That's actually so
type of
funny.
thing.
But
Meaning it's a self-working card trick.
I don't
do
have
it.
a card deck next to me.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
have cards in my
you
entire
have to do that.
apartment, dude.
Oh, well, you can actually have any 9 different cards. Uno cards, credit cards, gift cards. It works either
Yeah, I
way.
got 9
Dylan,
cards.
Dylan's about to be like, "Let me guess your credit card number," and then he's
Oh,
gonna rattle off 12
I'm not
numbers.
gonna do that.
Send
And
it in
then-
the chat if I'm right.
You'll be like, "Oh, I wasn't right. Then what is it then?"
I'm not gonna. Whatever. So be it.
3-digit
What
code
was
on
your-
the back.
What was your card number?
And how long does that card last? I bet I got your next one. Oh my gosh.
I know what I'm talking about, but what I'm saying is
Okay.
the magic tricks that I could do is like self-working card tricks. Meaning I don't even have to be there,
Mhm.
and you guys just follow the directions that I do, and then
that's,
it works.
That's so cool.
It is cool, dude. I've done it on Instagram Lives and stuff, and everybody thought it was cool. I have done it.
I like it.
I've got this great story, and Dylan reminded me of it when he was talking about that big dude on the wagon. Okay? So I used to work at Culver's, and I worked there for like 2 years.
Wait, I'm
And
so
this one
confused.
time-
How did we get here?
No, okay, the big dude on the wagon reminded me of the story, okay?
Oh, okay. I was so confused. I was like, how? What?
Yeah, and so like, like scared of nothing, big dude, And so I worked at Culver's. I was probably like 15 at the time, I think. And this dude walks in, okay? He's like the atypical bodybuilder. Like, if you can imagine a bodybuilder, massive arms, massive chest, his arms come out from the side because he can't put them down all the way. Chicken legs, right? Just no definition in his legs. They're just tiny as heck. And so he walks up to me, right? Shoulders going back and forth as he walks. And he gets up to the counter and goes, "I want a milkshake." I'm like, okay, what kind of milkshake? And he goes, "I want a banana milkshake." I'm like, all right, dude, you can have your banana milkshake. And I'm like, what size would you like? He's like, what size do you have? Like, we got, like a small, medium, and large. He's like, I'll take the large. I'll take the big size because I'm a big boy. I kid you not. That's what he said.
No way he actually said
He
that.
did. I promise.
I'm a big boy.
Well, I ordered him the biggest banana shake I could possibly get him, and he loved it.
Are you sure it wasn't like Jim Carrey wearing a fat suit just on his upper torso?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Right? That's what it looked like.
Oh, funny. I thought you were gonna say he had like a voice that doesn't match his body.
No,
I thought you
it
were gonna
matched
go for that.
perfectly. It was one of those bodybuilders that like brought his voice down low intentionally to be like more masculine.
Yeah.
And so it was like,
It's like that. It's like that scene from Infinity War, where Brad
Star-Lord
Star-Lord's like
is talking deeper because everyone's oohing and eyeing over Thor.
Thor. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
Exactly.
like, what do you mean? This is my normal voice.
That's exactly what it
You're
was
doing
like.
it again, Quill.
Oh, it's so fun.
He is
Tyler
copying
knows
the
quotes
comic.
from movies. It's so crazy.
Dude,
Tyler, you're nuts with movie quotes.
have you met me?
Hello there.
Wait, what?
I have. General Kenobi.
General Kenobi.
Caleb, as good as you are, Tyler's like.
Caleb does a good Venom impression.
I do think Tyler's better, but I do
Oh.
quote a lot of movies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do. But like, Tyler just says them randomly and it fits. It's
true.
crazy.
That's true. That's true.
Like, hey Caleb, you could do a pretty good Venom impression. When we were watching Venom that one day, you did actually pretty good.
Hungry.
You are not allowed to eat Mrs. Chen.
What if I want to eat
It sounded like Ben Kenobi saying that line. You were not allowed to eat Mrs. Chen.
I have not. I like when you said fascinating.
That was such a good one, James. That was so good.
James, where did that come from? Jeez.
Whose laugh was that? Was that
That was
Cameron?
me.
That was Cameron.
But like,
It turned into a bird for like 12 seconds there.
The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
He's gonna lift off the ground.
but I like when Venom was talking to the robber in the story, he's like a turd in the wind. Caleb, you said that line like that perfectly. When we were listening
I don't remember
to
the full line, but I do remember saying it. And my mom was like disgusted.
You'll be this heartless,
Your mom was there.
fakeless, fakeless thing, like a turd in the wind.
Like a turd in the wind.
James.
Kenobi in the chat. Oh my God.
James, can you do the
Well,
rest of the
Kenobi-
podcast in the Kenobi voice?
The Kenobi show finished wrap. It's in finished
saw!
shooting. It's wrapped.
It's getting ready to be aired?
Production now. It's in
Dude, let's
post-production.
go.
Dude, I'm
Even
so
McGregor's
happy.
playing, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Hayden. The interesting part is Hayden Christensen is returning. So why would you have
Oh,
him return
I'm
if
so
you're just gonna
excited.
put him in the
It was
Darth
his
Vader
brother.
suit and have his lines dubbed?
Oh,
by...
I bet it's gonna be
So
some.
there must be like a flashback.
Yeah, there's gonna either a flashback or there's gonna be some like the first episode might have some backstory,
Maybe
like a
they're
little
just
bit of pre stuff. I don't know.
Maybe they're just redoing 1, 2, and 3 in the show. Like, I would be totally down with that.
You know,
honest,
so
I would
would
like
I.
to see-
Actually show Anakin and Obi-Wan's relationship instead
Yeah.
of separating them
Yeah.
for the entirety of
Yeah.
the second movie.
And
Did they
most
ever
of the
explain?
third.
Did they ever explain what Obi-Wan was doing on the planet that Luke was on while he
That's
was watching?
probably
He's
what
watching
this-
over Luke. He's
Yeah,
watching
Yeah,
over
but like,
Luke
what
for
was
the
else was
19
he
years.
doing though? Like, he couldn't
He
just be
killed Darth
stalking
Maul
the
at
kid.
one point.
Well, he
Yeah,
did that.
Darth
yeah.
Maul. So
He-
that's
like,
the
he
other
killed
question:
he
is
killed
Darth
Darth
Maul
Maul.
going to
Yeah,
show
yeah.
up?
Yeah, I know.
No.
I saw that.
Oh, no. Darth Maul shows up in Rebels.
Yeah, but so that's the
Rebels,
question:
yeah.
are they going to redo that live action? I doubt they will, but they've
That'd be pretty
gotten
cool, though.
Ray Park to he was in Solo. He had that cameo.
That
So
might be a good thing to bring up.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Dude,
whether
that
or
would
not
be
he'll
so
be in it.
cool.
Get that
I'm down for a
Kenobi!
live action. I'm down for a live action version of that, but
Dude,
That'd be
that
pretty cool.
scene
I have
was
longer.
legendary.
I doubt
Yeah.
it'll happen because it's already been done in Rebels with Dave Filoni.
That
and
was
it's
such a
considered
short-
canon, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like a very anticlimactic way though for Darth Maul to go out. Like it made sense to the story plot. Like he spent all his years with the revenge of trying to kill Kenobi, and then he just meets him, and then 3 lightsaber strikes, and he's dead.
We're gonna have to put a
Okay.
spoiler alert on this whole episode. What the frick?
Dude, Rebels has been out for
Talking about
years.
Rebels
Rebels
It's
has
fine.
been out
Yeah.
for years.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Rebels,
That's
there
on
you go.
you.
Well,
I
If you
I-
haven't seen Rebels yet, you
I-
weren't going to watch Rebels.
I don't know how to
Yeah,
put
that's
this.
fair.
I haven't seen Rebels, so
Were you
Thanks,
gonna
guys.
watch it?
No. I mean,
Guys,
neither. I haven't
no.
watched Rebels anyway,
Well,
but
then
I know
no,
I-
how do you care?
things.
that's fair. That's fair. I've been
See,
recommend.
me-
I mean, I might watch it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Oh,
It's
I-
it's just
now you know.
done.
I didn't watch it. I couldn't get into Clone Wars. I mean, I watched Clone Wars
what?
growing up, but like
See-
trying to get back into it as an adult, I can't.
See, I don't understand that. I've watched it through like 3 times.
Dude, I love Clone Wars. And
So, like, that's
I
just-
got really into Rebels when they introduced Thrawn into Rebels, and Bad Batch was phenomenal. I can't wait for season 2.
I heard Bad Batch was meh.
Dude, Bad Batch was meh for episodes 2 through 5. Bad Batch was meh, but then they get to the Ryloth arc, and the Ryloth arc is the best arc it's one of the best arcs in all of Star Wars animation, in my opinion. It is
Okay.
fantastic, and I think it's only 2 or 3 episodes long. But if you were a fan of Rebels like I am, you get to see like I don't want to do any spoilers, so all I'll say is because that's actually fairly new. All I'll say is you get to see how one of the main characters of Rebels. Oh wait, I already said Ryloth and then main character of Rebels. Anyways, if you piece it together, you see their upbringing, and it's really cool.
Okay.
Nice one.
Thank you,
Nice
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That was very convoluted. But
Speaking of
yes,
characters that like, you know, story, because Dylan, you mentioned story deaths.
this is about to be such a long stretch.
No. You talked about Darth Maul dying, and it makes sense for the story. You know who should have died because it would have made sense for the story? Evan Hansen.
Evan Hansen, thank you.
Oh my god,
What?
no!
Story from us. I don't think it's the best ending. Let me say that. I don't think it's a
He would
good
have,
ending.
but you do know if he would have died, it would have had to have been by suicide to make the story happen, and that would have been a very bad message.
Yeah,
That's
that's the problem. Is that the message would have been bad. I just think that that ending would have made more sense than the ending we got.
Yeah, how did you guys like that? Because you all wanted to see that Saturday. How
It was-
I was gonna say I've seen it. I saw it on Broadway a few years ago. So for me, it was nothing new. But I'm really curious to see how Tyler felt about it specifically, because I know Caleb's also semi-familiar with the show. But Tyler, what was your thoughts?
I thought so. Some people had problems with Ben Platt and the way he looked in the movie, having not seen it before or seen Ben Platt like in the role of that character before. It didn't throw me off. I thought he looked like a senior in high school. Like, I thought it was totally believable. I didn't think his face looked, like, abnormal at all. It didn't bother
agree.
me. I thought he looked really good, and he gives the performance of a lifetime. Like, he absolutely kills it.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Movie.
So Mr. Cameron's dad pointed out that they did it like they did like Greatest Showman and all this stuff. They all of them are actually singing that live. Like it's like that's their actual voices produced. Like they didn't go into a studio later and then dub it over. That's actually them singing in that moment.
Okay, so they did that with Les Mis back in the day.
Yep, they did that with Les Mis.
Got a lot of flack for that because.
And I don't know
haven't
why.
Seen it, but I guess I heard that Russell Crowe does not sound good.
Dude,
which it like
What?
That's
What?
actually-
I
Thank
love
you.
Russell Crowe in that movie.
That's actually kind of crazy because Russell Crowe is amazing.
And he did such a good job for not knowing how to sing.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
Well,
okay, I will say.
I heard his acting was good, but the singing, his singing wasn't up to.
that's what I'm
snuff.
saying. I think
That's
he
what
did a
heard.
good job singing, even though he didn't really know how, and like he
Something-
literally was given a crash course.
Something
Go
I
ahead.
really appreciate about Les Mis is the singing, because it all feels harsh. It all feels strained. Especially Hugh Jackman. If you listen to his voice in Les Mis versus Greatest Showman, they're two different voices.
Yeah.
His voice in Les Mis is like it's rough, it's harsher, it's strained. Harsher because he doesn't have as much experience, but also because it fits that movie. I mean, that's something I loved about that movie is you have so much more emotion and it feels so much more real because these are like real people, and that's one of the things that's like a big thing in Les Mis. These are actual, I mean, not actual people. You know, a lot of them didn't exist, but it's supposed to emulate real people in these dire circumstances.
Yeah, no, Les
And-
Mis is. Oh, go ahead, finish.
You know, no, I guess that's about it. Also, I will say, I think Russell Crowe could have done a better job. I don't think he was the greatest role for Javier. I think he did really good, but I don't think he was the greatest role for Javier.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I haven't seen it. I saw the stage, or I saw the traveling group that came through a couple years ago, because I saw it in Chicago and I saw it in Milwaukee, and it phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal. It's my favorite musical. It's one of my favorite stories just ever.
Wait, Newsies is not? Newsies isn't your favorite, Tyler?
What? Why are you bringing up Newsies?
Because Newsies is
fine.
my favorite.
Mine is Singing in the Rain. I'm not much of a musical guy, but Singing in the Rain is pretty good. What? What's wrong with Singing in the Rain? What's wrong with Singing in the Rain? That's a great story, Pause.
Bro, are you 40?
Bro, shut up, man.
He's 60. He's full boomer.
Are you a
No,
girl?
Singing in the Rain
Okay.
is by far, I think, the coolest
That's fair.
musical ever.
I think Les Mis
Sure,
is number
Newsies
one
is
for
good,
me. But I think Les Mis is number one, partially because it's an amazing story, an amazing play,
That's
but also because I love like the French culture and the French language and stuff. So that also like hits my heart.
Yeah.
Hey James.
I agree with James.
Oh, pause. James, pull your mic a little bit away from your face,
Okay, is that better?
and a little down from your nose.
All right,
Say
I
something.
heard.
Can you see him?
is that better?
Yeah, that's good. No, I just know where his mic is positioned to be giving that.
You gotta keep that in there now.
It's getting kept in there.
Yeah, it is.
Bruh.
The real reason I brought up Newsies is because I did a shoot with Caleb while I was home this weekend, and I had him reprise his role as Jack, and it was pretty good.
Yeah?
I had him do the monologue that all the Jack.
That I yell at Tyler. Remember?
Yeah.
In the middle of Seize the Day.
Yeah.
Yell at me?
The
I not yell at you when I tell you to throw it on your papes and stuff like that. In the middle of Seize the Day.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what was I doing in that scene?
You were a scab.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember.
Do you guys, Cameron and James, can you tell the story of how you actually, at the last show that you two did, what did you guys do? At the very end.
Cameron?
No, you and Caleb. Sorry.
Caleb? Me and Caleb?
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you and Caleb.
James and Caleb, the very last show, at the very end, when you guys made that deal, what did you do?
The deal?
I know what it is.
No.
No.
Yeah,
I know what it is. I know what it is. Basically,
Oh.
so throughout the whole show, we kind of had this running joke, like you have to like make a handshake with Jack has to make a handshake with Pulitzer at the very end of the
let
show.
me preface that real quick. Caleb played Jack in Newsies. I played Pulitzer in Newsies.
Correct.
So I just wanna
Both of you did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so at the very end of the show, he has to basically Jack gives Pulitzer a handshake. And the whole running joke is that in the show, he like spits in his hand because that's what Newsies do, and then goes to handshake it, and the Pulitzer's like, "What the?" And they like fake it, right? Like, and then they actually handshake it as if there was spit in their hands. But we were always faking it because that's kind of gross. So for the last show, we decided we were actually going to spit in our hands.
Yeah.
And we did it, and it was really gross.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Disgusting.
Yeah, right?
Who would have thought? Dude, they both have STDs now.
We have each other's systems. It's okay. We're both have the same ones.
I wonder
so-
why.
They cancel out.
The other bet that was made was between
Cancel out.
What the frick?
Dude, we just shared AIDS.
Go ahead, James.
Shared AIDS. The other bet that was placed during that musical, I had a bet with the very amazing, wonderful girl that played Catherine.
Yes.
She did great in that role. Fantastic. And Catherine is the daughter of Pulitzer. And so there's this one scene that Catherine has to like beg for Jack's life essentially. Catherine's like, "Dad, no, don't do it," and I'm like, "I'm gonna do it." And, and the last one, I bet the girl played Catherine that she wouldn't say "Daddy."
I remember this.
I bet her Wendy's on it, and so for the last show, she had to say, "Daddy, no," or something like that. And I had to hold in so hard not to burst out laughing on stage because I totally forgot about the bet until that moment. And said it was like, oh my gosh.
One of the best parts is that like he's staring at me, like scolding me. So she says it, and we both realize it, and we're both just like, and we're like, it was so good.
Oh, boy.
In
Theater
my-
was fun.
It really was. My favorite show personally was Clue. It was a disaster.
Oh my
logistically.
gosh,
I had
disaster!
so
What
much
I did
fun.
was a disaster.
I had so much fun in that role.
It was
And
that and Susical.
Susical was fun.
Stressical the messical?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Tyler did a back handspring. I jumped over somebody. That was pretty fun.
I did a back
Doing that.
handspring in Stressical the Messical and in
Yep.
Newsies. That's one of
Oh,
the
and-
things
yeah,
I
yeah.
distinctly remember from Newsies because
Yeah.
I hurt my hand because one of
Right.
my hands in the back handspring. I did gymnastics for 7 years, which has come in handy for theater, surprisingly. But I in the back handspring, one of my hands planted on the ground firmly, and I think it was my right hand, it was my left hand. My right hand planted firmly. My left hand skimmed the stage. It didn't plant fully, going backwards, and so I hurt my ring finger on that hand. I jammed it pretty bad.
Anybody else here do 12 Angry Jurors or no?
Yeah, I was
I
in
was
that,
tech.
You was in it. Tyler did it. Yeah, Tyler. You were the. Yeah, you were
I
the
was
juror. Yeah.
Juror 4, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Not
that one,
Typecast.
dude. That one was
That
literally.
was insane.
Dude,
'cause that was
staying on
so much
stage for that
memorizing.
long, I know, right? I mean, even the small lines I had to remember, I couldn't forget the line beforehand to say it. But I
the
remember
cue
one
lines.
time, yeah, the cue line.
Yeah.
The two main jurors was like 3 and 8, right? That was the main
yes.
jurors?
Yep.
Yeah. So the two main jurors, 3 and 8, were having this argument right behind me, and there's a whiteboard, and they were like drawing a diagram of how the murderer could have gotten away or knife. Yeah, right. And I'm like watching all this and everything. There was a big heated moment, and juror 8 dropped the marker, went to go pick it up.
3.
But, no, 3 dropped the marker.
Yeah.
One of them dropped the marker, but they both went down to get it. Then they realized they were both going down. Then they came back up again, and then they were about to do it again. And then juror 3 just got so mad that she punted the marker across the stage. And the director was walking backstage. And he was like, yeah, I'm walking. And all of a sudden a marker just slides and hits my foot. I'm like, where did this
it went underneath the set. Because we had walls set up for the set. But they were
so
slightly
funny.
elevated. So the marker just went straight
rolled.
under. And
I'm literally
gone.
just looking at this with my back towards the audience, like jumping my shoulders because I'm trying to keep in my laughter. I'm seeing that. It was the most funniest thing ever.
Also with that show,
funny, but it was funny.
I watched. So I wasn't in this show. I just watched it. Me and one of my buddies are sitting here, and me and two of my buddies are sitting here in the audience watching this. And one of the jurors, like, gets a cup of water, starts drinking it, then she chucks it behind her head, because like it's supposed to be sassy, right? And then she nails it in the trash can on set.
Yeah,
I remember literally all of us are like, everyone in the audience was just like, oh yeah, it's a very good scene. And me and my two friends are like blowing up. Like we're like, that was insane. She didn't even mean to. That was crazy. Like we were going nuts. That was
that story.
Yeah, I remember you said
it blew
that.
me up,
Yeah,
dude. It was
So about
insane.
popcorn.
Yeah.
So about popcorn.
About
Don't
no,
you
What
just
about
hold on.
Jackson? I love popcorn.
You know what? There's something that I love as well, and it just so happens to be popcorn.
Movie theater popcorn.
Movie theater
Be
popcorn.
specific.
To be
it's just
specific.
going.
I love the
what-
texture, the flavor,
Why?
the salt.
Jackson, tell me, what about popcorn? What is the best? What makes popcorn popcorn?
Allow me to elaborate. All right, go to the movie theaters and had the popcorn drizzled down, or the not the popcorn, the oil, the weird mixture.
Yeah.
No, it's an oil. It's not a butter. It's not a butter.
Yeah, it's not a butter.
I think it's
It's
butter.
an oil. Anyways,
Just crude oil on your popcorn?
you just stick that straw through it and press that button. Have all the oils
Oh yeah,
go seep into
All
the
the way in.
kernels.
all
Yep.
the way in.
Happening
Exactly.
Right now.
And that's
Oh,
what Dylan did. That's exactly
my
what
God.
Dylan did.
Dylan, don't
and
you
what-
love
what-
movie theater popcorn?
I
Alright, here's
don't want
the
to
thing.
wait. I don't want to hear that. Wait, no. Shh.
What?
I don't want to hear this from Dylan. I want Jackson to explain
God.
this. So exactly.
What does Dylan like about the movie theater popcorn, Jackson?
He gets tummy ache.
That's the most mild way to put it.
That is so. There's certain movie theaters that I go to that, for some reason, whatever popcorn they have, my stomach like gets flipped upside down, and I get really bad stomach ache, and then I use the bathroom, and I stay in the bathroom for a while because of the popcorn, and it's not a pretty sight. I don't know why. It's only like it's the one up by your house, Cameron, and somewhat of the movie theater by us, Caleb, I believe. Those two.
Okay.
Wait, I don't live in a house. Hold on.
Not
I
your,
live in an
your
apartment.
hometown. Your fair enough, whatever. But you know what I meant.
My
Anyway.
hometown?
Yeah, your hometown. Sorry.
Ah.
There you go. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Like my dad is the same way. Whatever it is. Yeah. I went on a date one time, and I had to get popcorn, and we ate it, and then I
Oh
left
no.
during the movie because it's happened too fast. And yeah, kind of missed majority of the movie and the date. And the girl was like, "Dylan, are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine, I think." And she didn't talk to me afterwards, but that's just a story of my life. So
Why wouldn't you just tell her, yeah, I don't know.
what do you want me to say? I'm
It's not
constipated
settling
in the bathroom?
No, you just say I'm not feeling well.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
when
the
the girl
truth.
was
You don't need
pretty
to be
and you're
specific.
trying to impress yourself, I choked up, so that's why. I didn't know what to say when
That's
she's like,
not
"Are you
the only
alright?"
thing Dylan's choking on. All right.
What? You to choke.
Speaking of bathroom, Cameron's gotta go use that.
Oh yes.
So
All right.
I'm gonna mute, and you guys.
How was that
Welcome.
the smoothest segue in this podcast?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
actually really interesting.
All right.
I don't know. Anyway,
What's the
okay. So this is the segment which is called I almost just said Caleb's Toilet Talk. Also, voice crack. It's all good. So this is called Cameron's Toilet Talk, and this is the point in the podcast where Cameron goes to the bathroom because it happens every single time because his bladder is literally the size of a 12-year-old girl, if not. Never mind. Anyways, I'm not gonna believe. Stop. Okay. Basically, what I want us to talk about in this segment, this is a little bit more mild than other segments, so that we can actually like put it in the podcast. So Cameron is known to be a very clumsy person.
Yes.
And I just want, if you guys have a story, I want to hear the clumsy stories of Cameron's past.
We were playing Murder in the Dark, dude. He freaking fell and like land and like slipped like mostly every time in the dark.
Yeah, it was really funny.
That was pretty funny.
You and
So is that
Cameron
one.
doing things in the dark?
No, we were playing Murder in the Dark with everybody.
Oh yeah,
and then,
no, sure.
Yeah.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Is
Whatever.
that what the kids? So yeah, is there any stories about Cameron being absolutely?
Clumsy.
Oh my gosh, the voice cracks. I can't.
Clumsy.
Clumsy. Yeah. What do you?
Wow.
Not
Okay.
off the top of my
Wow.
head.
So this isn't like a specific instant, but I gotta say, every time it's not like sometimes, it's not like once in a while. Every time I hang out with Cameron, he trips once, at least. It is
Fair.
without fail. I've never hung out with Cameron without him tripping at least once, and it just baffles me. Like, I feel like after 20 years, you'd have at least some coordination with your feet, but lo and behold. Here's Cameron. He can't walk up steps. He can't walk down steps. Heaven forbid he walk forward on a flat floor. It's just astounding. You know? And
it might-
if there's furniture in the room, that's it.
That's it. That's the end of it.
It is. I think that might be true now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe those shoes that he's always wearing, the like Vans
Ups.
slip-ons with the
Yeah.
Paris,
Yeah.
with Paris on
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think I've
And the-
ever seen Cameron wear a different pair of shoes.
Well, he doesn't wear shoes with laces because he doesn't know how to tie his shoes, probably.
Wow, that's where I come back. That's where I come back. Great timing.
But anyway, yeah, bathroom problems. Yeah, I'm very
Yeah,
constipated. I don't know.
You know,
I
you know.
I'm just very constipated with
I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I was,
that
I
makes
was,
sense. That makes
I,
sense.
I was just in the speaking of shoes. That's kind of funny that you guys were talking about that. I was in the bathroom and I was scrolling through Instagram because you guys were
Obviously,
wrong. Oh
'cause-
no, you were right about what you guessed in the toilet talk a few weeks ago. How I'm
Let's
like
go.
how I play League in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Challenger
yeah.
level and all that kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I also
Okay.
sometimes scroll through Instagram.
Got it.
I saw a video from a bodybuilder where his shoes smelled so disgusting and rancid that he had to power wash them to get the smell out. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
there's,
like-
there's do that, yeah.
How high powered was this power washer?
Like the ones you
Like,
would use on like your driveway.
Oh, I don't know. I want the exact PSI, please.
Bro, I don't know. He didn't post that.
That seems like it's not a legitimate thing.
I will-
Fake news.
Well,
I will
could-
put the
Zach
video.
PSI or it didn't happen.
All I was gonna say is when I got back in town, back to college, I walked in the apartment, I was unpacking my stuff, and Garrett's like, "Yo, what's that smell in your room?" And I'm like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Walk in there." And I walked in there, my room smelled so terrible. Turns out my rugs from like my shower, they were pretty rancid,
Oh,
dude.
that's nasty.
I had to put them outside for 4 days.
I will say though.
I mean,
when
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
ahead.
Oh, tomorrow's 4th day. And
You
they
ever
still
heard
smell
of a
terrible.
washing
Yeah,
machine?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then you have to buy detergent, and that's just a lot of work.
Do you wash your clothes? Wait, what?
Detergent is cheap.
I wash my clothes, yes, like once a week when I desperately need new clothes. I washed them today.
Wow.
I
Yes.
I
No,
don't know.
I will say this
eh.
though. I will say this. When I worked at Six Flags, and I would walk around all the time because I did security. My shoes, I threw them away when I was done working there because they did smell really, really bad for some reason. And like, no matter how many times I would like wear clean socks and shower and everything, they would still smell really bad. I even tried the dryer sheets. and it still didn't work. It was really bad.
You
Dude,
can
I just kept throwing
purchase
them away.
these little balls that you throw into your shoes, and
Oh,
they,
I
like-
was going to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh,
used to work
I-
in a shoe store. That's the only reason I.
Yeah,
did it.
yeah,
They're
you
called
did, yeah.
Sneaker balls, and you put a ball in each shoe.
sneaker balls.
Why did it sound like an ad? Sneaker ball.
Oh yeah, and this podcast is sponsored by Sneaker Balls. Let's have your balls smelling better every day. I mean sneakers. I meant sneakers. That came out wrong.
Oh my
Have you
god.
been, Caleb? Have you been putting sneaker balls in your underwear? That's not what those are meant for.
Your
You gotta
testicles
read
are
the
not really that big.
instructions.
That was my bad. I'm sorry. I fumbled over my words a little bit, and the wrong thing came out. Please, Twitch, don't ban us.
Jackson, what were you gonna say?
Wow. Thanks, Jackson.
I guess
now
nothing.
back to you, Cameron.
Riveting, as always. He's truly an inspiration.
I was actually speaking of Six Flags. Dylan, Jackson, remember those Fright Fest days when we would go on the teacup ride like a million times in a
Yes,
row?
yes,
and
I was
vibe
thinking
to the
about that.
EDM, dude.
Yes, I was thinking about that not long
Oh,
ago. I
good
was like, man,
days,
I really
dude.
missed that. That was such a good ride.
I'm considering going back to Six Flags for Fright Fest just to vibe to EDM in the teacups again.
Cameron, you're
Yeah.
gonna pee your pants.
No, I'll be fine. I love the teacups.
Cameron wants to come on the haunted trail I work at, Caleb.
Wait, so I have a question. What kind of EDM we talking? Like, we talking hardcore EDM or like?
Dude, it's hardcore and there's a bunch of smoke and like LEDs inside the teacup place, and it's all boarded
Yeah.
off, so they don't have lights in there. It's just like, well, they have lights, but they're like RGB like strobe lights
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
fog machines, and it is so cool,
That sounds super trippy.
dude. We used to ride it on those like weekday nights, those few weekday Fright Fest nights. We would ride that ride over and over because nobody was there. Just ride it all night. Teacups.
Yeah,
Or
was
that one
pretty- I
time
used
me and
to-
Jamie rode the Viper 14 times in a row without getting
What?
off. Man, good times
Wow.
with Jamie.
I will say, when I was working
Jamie
there, I
pulled
used
that
to go
video
to haunted houses for free. That was fun.
I was able to,
But,
but when I worked there, but I never would because I get scared in haunted houses.
Yeah, to be honest, dude, those haunted houses are not really that good.
Dylan, I would get scared walking around the park at Fright Fest.
Dude, okay,
Hence the
I'll
reason
say that.
I
I
would insult the scare actors. I'd be like, "You ugly, you ugly."
Alright, let me say
bitch."
this, let me say this.
Because
I
like
will
I
s-
didn't want to deal with the fact that it was
Yeah.
terrifying me to my core.
Yeah, I used to do that too. When I would get scared, I would like try to make fun of the scare actors. But I will say this, Cameron, okay? Fright Fest at Six Flags right now is not as good as the haunted trail that I'm in. The haunted trail I'm in is way better than Fright Fest right now. I'm
See, I
gonna
don't know
say
about
that.
that because Fright Fest has rides, and your haunted trail
Okay,
has a
look.
go kart or not a go kart,
What?
Go-kart.
horse and
Wow.
horse and buggy.
That's one
Imagine-
song.
Go-
No, it's not even a
Imagine
horse and buggy.
singular go-kart driving through the trail.
Dude, to be honest, that'd be pretty fun. But no, it's a tractor pulled by. It's a wagon pulled by a tractor.
Yeah, that's not as fast as a
Tractor
roller
pulled
coaster.
by a wagon.
Okay,
unfortunately,
but
Dylan.
yeah, sure. Okay, Six Flags is good for the roller coaster, but I'm talking about just Fright Fest in general. About
Oh,
the
the
scary.
scary part.
Yeah, the scary part of Fright Fest is not
the
that
actual
scary.
part.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't like the Fright Fest this year was kind of bland.
Wait, Fright Fest is already going on? It's not even October.
Yeah. Nah, they start in September.
Oh,
I went
dang.
there already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to Hollywood Horror Nights too. Universal with my parents.
Oh, that's
Doing that as
cool.
well. 30 year.
So if you want to assassinate Dylan, he's there.
Yeah, I'll be there. There you go. I didn't say
go
when
ahead
though,
and do
but
it.
I'm just going there.
If you were offended by his comment that he thought accent, I can't speak. If you were offended by his comment towards Jackson about thinking he was Asian, you can murder him at the Hollywood Horror Nights. You know.
Thank you. On this specific date at this specific time. I'm not saying what date though. If you're there,
And if you
see
don't
me,
know what we're talking about, go
Check
to
the-
our
check the first one.
Go check out our other episodes of our podcast. We're on every platform.
All of them.
Yeah.
Because we have
Just look up Now Chat Podcast.
on anything.
However, though, I will say we do have it where it's either the Now Chat podcast, Now Chat, or it's like
Dylan,
The No Check podcast.
Dylan, I'm
Do we
loving,
not
I'm
have
loving.
consistency?
Hey, I'm
not
loving
really
this.
no.
The clarifications are needed. I like
Yes,
it.
you're welcome.
I just
Yeah, let's do that on air right now. Let's have a Blackboard meeting.
It's so guys,
Tyler.
I'm thinking
And
we
there's
should change our
underscores.
name. Yeah, sometimes there's underscores. You never know.
How did we? I forgot. How did we name it Now Chat again?
actually, one of our podcasters that hasn't yet joined us for an episode, so I'm not sure how active he will ever be. He named our gaming chat in Discord Now Chat because he asked Eric, "Hey, what should I name it?" And Eric was like, "I don't know." And then Philip was like, "Well, I want you to get in now, so it's gonna be called Now.
Oh, I get it.
So
Oh,
get in now."
Yep.
yeah.
get in
that
now.
makes sense.
Wow, that was a lot more. That was a very anticlimactic story.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was expecting a little bit deeper than that.
Did you guys not know
Yeah.
the origin of our chat name?
Not
No, I
I
exactly.
did.
remembered it vaguely.
It
It was
More
literally
in-
just Philip being like, "Get in now," and Eric was like, "All right."
Yes, you
Philip,
just
Philip
told
is
the
our old
story.
friend.
You know what, Tyler? I do not have time for your
You know-
attitude.
It was as riveting as the first time.
Thank you.
Not at all.
100 times 0
Disappointing-
is still 0.
Exactly.
It was more disappointing than Dear Evan Hansen.
Oh my.
That was not
Bruh.
disappointing at all. That was a fantastic movie, and I was so happy that I got to see it.
Same.
So it was more disappointing.
Very good.
than
It is well done. It's a well done movie.
So it was more disappointing.
Any problems I had with it were with the original story, which isn't the movie's fault because it's adapting the stage play.
Yeah,
So-
that's fair. Well, they did leave out some songs, though, that really connect you with some of the characters. I felt, because of the songs they left out with Connor's parents, or Connor's dad had a song, and then the moms both had a song together as the intro of the actual show, not the movie. And just because of those songs, you feel so much closer to those characters, and it definitely took away from the movie, the fact that they
Yeah,
didn't have those.
I also really liked the song "Good for You," which was like kind of like when.
By Olivia
when-
Rodrigo?
I hate you. No, the actual good one. Olivia Rodrigo, don't hate me. I'm sorry.
Wait, is
Caleb's getting canceled.
is it the same song and Olivia Rodrigo covered it?
No, it's a better song. I mean,
okay.
according to actual music people, it's a better song. Anyways,
Actual music people. Okay. I love those guys.
and it's basically just like a response to like stuff that happens with Evan, to not spoil it. And it's so good. Like, it just shows such emotion with like the different characters that like what he did affects, and it, like, I don't know. It's just a really good one, and
Okay.
they took
That's
it
what
out,
I
but it's
felt
okay.
like was
It-
lacking from the story a little bit is the effect.
That's the thing, is that I felt
his
like
actions.
the characters weren't as angry. Like, it didn't seem like the
Yeah.
characters were that angry with what happened.
In,
You know what I
in
mean?
The, in the Broadway show, they are much more like angry with what
Yeah.
happens initially, and Good for You really
And that's what.
plays
Yeah,
a big
that's where
part
I
in
think
that.
"Good for You" is like that. Like, it's the song that really reflects the anger that everyone else has.
I need to see a recording of the Broadway
You should.
version. At
You
some
should.
point.
If not a recording, like, just go listen to "Good for You," and you'll just like understand what we're talking about, because it's in like it's
Fair enough.
just
yeah.
a good representation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put that
I
on my
want
list.
to
Pretty
break
good.
for a second. I'll edit this out. I just I don't know who just said that in chat. But I'm glad that we were able to brighten your day, and yeah, that's what we're here for.
We hope
So-
to brighten all of your days.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rex.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rex.
Thank you a lot. Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm editing
Yeah.
this out. I wanted to mention
I'm sitting
that.
here scrolling through the
No one
Tyler.
said they liked our chat. What are you talking about?
Nobody likes us.
I will say though, like I think,
For real,
I mean, what this is episode 5, right?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it's been a lot of fun, you know, hanging with
Yeah.
all of you and, you know, opening up and talking with all of y'all. I feel
Yeah.
like we're growing close together.
Do you
and
have
I feel
feelings
like-
that you need to let out, Dylan?
yeah, I love you all. You all like my brothers. You guys
Yeah.
are great.
I'm
And
glad.
to all you listeners, I hope, you know, when you guys tune in, we just
Okay,
brighten
so
your
he was
day,
saying a
make
lot of
you
sentimental
laugh.
stuff, and I can't handle it. I can't.
Yeah, I can't handle it.
can't.
So Jackson,
Why?
Jackson, you started playing Terraria, and you decided to put it on hard mode because you wanted to watch me suffer or something like that. I joined and died 4 times in 7 minutes or something.
A little bit of chaos is always needed in a nice Terraria world. James can approve.
A little bit of chaos. Yeah, a little bit of chaos is necessary.
James, right when we joined, this was before I think you joined us. I asked Caleb, "Hey, can we go fight the guy in the sky yet?" And Caleb says, "What? No." And I was like, "Wait, why? I did that with James."
Yeah, this man wants to fight the Moon Lord when we just started the game. Bro,
It was
what?
fun. I had so much fun fighting that dude when I was with James. I was like,
Yeah, probably
wanted to
because
go up in
James
the clouds.
grinded for like 42 hours before you got on.
no,
Yeah,
it was
probably.
me, him, and Philip that just like grinded for hours together.
Oh yeah, so
I
it's
collected
like,
wood while they did the other stuff. I
Yeah.
was Jamie, but instead of Valheim, Terraria.
Ah,
Yeah, that was what I was doing.
I see what you mean. That's
Yeah,
okay. That's
and
like
nobody listening is gonna know what that meant, including me. I don't know who Jamie is.
Jamie is. I'm cutting that out.
yeah.
he's the man. He's the man in the sky. He's
the
our
man in-
Overwatch.
He's Jamie.
The Watcher.
I see. He's the watcher,
I see.
sure.
Yes, he's the Watcher. Yes.
So right before we're actually we're already an hour in, by the way, y'all.
Oh my God.
Really?
So-
Yeah, 2
Jesus,
minutes
this went
left.
by so fast.
Last little topic I want to discuss here, somewhat of a plug for all of us, but also just kind of discussing. Jackson, you're streaming, and you're streaming on the Switch, which I find amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I know Caleb started streaming. Dylan wants to start streaming. I'll probably stream when I can. Video games and stuff. First things first, we're all getting Switches and gonna stream Animal Crossing with Jackson, right?
Yeah, when I get my money, yeah.
We're all gonna co-stream together. We're all just gonna like be
Yeah,
chilling,
yeah.
playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah. However, me, Caleb already started streaming. We got our
Yeah,
Twitches up
You
and
started,
stuff.
What
you
kind of-
started
what kind of-
streaming
what kind of
Animal
question-
Crossing?
No, just games in general.
Yeah.
Like, I think after this, right, we're gonna stream Risk of Rain too. After this.
Probably.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, and James will join
I don't
us too. So,
Yeah.
Not
am I
right
allowed to
after,
plug
but-
in our Twitches or no?
I'll throw the Twitches in the. I'll throw all our Twitches inside of our Instagram bio. All of the link.
Okay.
Skip. I can't speak.
What?
Cameron. No, I understand. I understand.
Yeah, the links, the page
The
with all the
links,
links, it'll be there.
Okay.
Jackson, how's your stream going though? You started streaming like 12 hours a week minimum.
I mean, I guess. No, I'm joking. Oh, actually, one day I ended up streaming for 12 hours.
In one day?
Jeez,
In one day.
that's insane.
That's
In one
crazy.
24-hour day, I streamed for 12 hours. It's a lot of fun. And I always try to keep improving, keep making everyone happy.
Yeah.
Well, Jackson, your
And-
biggest thing is you engage with chat, and I'm
Yes.
I feel like because I've been watching streams and I actually took. I feel like I shouldn't say this because some people will be like, "Why are you wasting money taking that class?" Including my parents. But I took a video game streaming class last semester because I wanted to. and it sounded easy. And even the textbook was like, most streamers don't engage with their audience, so if you do, like, you're bound to get a community. And Jackson, I've already seen your community growing, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. You are doing good right now.
It's actually growing a lot faster than I thought. It makes me really happy to see everyone, and be able to talk to everyone, even if it's just like one person there. I still love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because just like talking to somebody, especially like if you're playing alone, like that's just like, that's my problem sometimes, is like nobody else is on, and I want to engage with other people, other humans, and so
I think that is important though, in that type of field is to engage in people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're just solely playing and worrying about yourself, that's kind of selfish, I think, as well.
I mean, just to plug for myself, or say plug for myself. That's not what I meant. This is literally a plug for Jackson. Jackson's literally the person that got me into streaming. Like, he's like, I've been watching him stream for a very long time, and he knows that I've always wanted to do it. And I kind of realized recently that I might actually be able to, and so I've been doing that more recently. But like, I owe it all to him. Like, most of the stuff that I was able to do has been because of Jackson. Like, because of
Jackson has
he's
helped
taught
me
me how
and
to
Caleb.
do.
Yeah, Jackson has helped me and Caleb like put together our backgrounds, our notifications, our animations, and if it wasn't for Jackson, like, I don't think I would be doing it in the first place. So.
Even though he does it a little sarcastically sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, we do flood him sometimes with some stuff.
That's true.
we hydrate Jackson too much.
Yeah.
Tyler, for reference, on Jackson's stream, you can spend stream points to make him drink water. And there was once a time where there was like 14 of them.
No. This happens daily now. This happens every stream I have anyone. They drown me in water. I have it set to a high amount of points.
Smart.
Yet it still happens.
Jackson, did you see I hydrated you while you were offline today?
Yeah, did you see my Snapchat I sent you?
No.
Well, open it up.
The funny thing about this conversation while you're opening that up is I've actually been thinking about streaming as well, because I'm a Lego collector. And so
say
I
that
have,
again? You cut out.
You kind of cut out, yeah.
Oh, I'm a Lego collector.
Okay.
So I have a massive amount of unopened Lego sets that I'm thinking, you know what? I think it would be really fun to build these on a live stream and like talk about the build techniques and whatnot, because I've been.
That would be so good.
That sounds interesting. Yeah,
I would watch that, dude.
I watch unboxings anyway on YouTube and stuff like that, where it's like they unbox a whole series of Lego sets. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna do. I started getting it set up. I literally have my laptop right now sitting on the table with the light and tripod like set up with the audio mixer and the microphone. Like, I had the setup like started, and I just didn't start it this summer like I was going to, because I have stage fright and didn't think anyone would want to watch it. I just shut down.
I would watch.
Okay. This is giving me the confidence to maybe.
Yeah, Tyler, I 100% would
do it. You should do it.
We would all watch.
You need a cool
honestly.
background though. If you do a face, like a face cam, you need.
I was
gonna
do a face cam, because
do it in your Lego. Do it in your Lego room.
You should
just surrounded by Legos.
I was going to do it in my bedroom, because I have a shelf behind me in my bedroom now that has all my Lego models on it. Or, well, some of them. Not anywhere close to all.
Nowhere near all of them, but...
Yeah. Okay, what does the snap say? Enough about me. What's the snap say?
My Snapchat. Oh, okay. I gotta open this up. I saw Jackson sent me a video while I was at the gym, and I was like, I don't have time to focus on this right now.
Dang, I see.
Oh, he sees my hydrate. He sees my hydrate. Oh, he just inhaled the water. He just inhaled the water.
Like into his lungs?
Dude, he just takes a Gatorade squirt bottle, goes 180, just like slams the water into his mouth, dude. That was
That's kind of funny.
That made me happy.
Will, can you replay that and screen record it?
I cannot. Oh,
Do
yes,
you
I
have the
can.
video saved, Jackson?
Yes, I can.
Do it.
Yes, I can.
When we reach 100 subscribers on any platform,
platform,
we
yeah.
will reveal the video.
We will release the video.
Ooh, I like that. That's cool.
At 200, I will reveal James's nudes.
Bro.
Yo, let's get to 200, baby.
Nobody wants to see that, bro.
Alright.
Oh my
At 300, I'll send you a video of Tyler dancing to "Tried So Hard and Got So Far" remixed.
Mark mashed up
actually
with
pretty good.
the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah, it was exactly that video, and it's you dancing in an almost full tuxedo, and and like nice shoes and stuff, and you're just dancing in Cameron's kitchen.
At 400, we send you a picture of a cat.
Cameron's cat.
Cameron's cat.
I don't own a
Take
cat. My
picture of it.
sister owns a cat.
Well, we'll send a picture of your sister's cat then.
Yeah, I actually already have a picture of that cat. It's really cute.
Yeah, your cat's pretty nice. I like that cat. I feel like it's gonna be angry at me, but it's
Is it
very
Owen?
nice.
Owen's the name.
Ollie.
Huh?
Oliver.
Oh, Oliver. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like Oliver Twist.
Well, like Oliver and
Can I
Company.
have more, please?
Hey, sir, may I have some more? You butchered that line so hard.
I'm so sorry. I'm tired, okay? I did a lot today. Oh, Jackson left.
No.
Jackson's gone.
Bye,
Jackson
Jackson.
died.
Let's just eat it out.
I don't think he meant to.
He just left the Discord.
Sir, can I
I'll
please
just
have
switch it
more?
then.
Welcome back.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome.
General
Alrighty, well I think today was
Yeah.
actually a really, really good episode.
General
I'm gonna
Grievous,
lie.
I would like some more.
General Grievous. I would like
General
more.
Grievous, I would like more.
Yeah, today I think was a really, really good episode.
Yeah,
so
I'm
far.
happy with
Yeah,
this.
so far.
How I'm
Yes.
unable to speak proper English.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
I hope you like this episode, and I hope you'll join us next time.
I hope your mom bakes you cookies tonight.
Actually,
And if she does, you have to send me a message saying cookies were baked.
No, just send a picture of them.
That works too.
Send Caleb pictures of your cookies.
Yeah, not any of us.
Why did that sound like it's bad?
Cookies is slang. Cookies is slang. Abort. End the video. End the podcast.
Have a good day, everybody.
All right, bye.
Bye.